Hey friends, Alvin here. This is your monthly snapshot for the month of June 2025. There's a lot of things for us to cover, so let's get going. First, we have our very new CBOQ Next Gen Onboarding Guide. This is actually an overview of the different ways that we can be supporting the different kids and youth ministries across Ontario and Quebec. And so this includes our create strategy. How do we coach and consult? How do we resource, empower, advocate, provide training experiences and experiences for youth ministries as a whole. And so take a look at this both online and coming in your mailing, which will be available at Assembly if you're there or in your church mailbox. You can find out more also at cboq.ca/onboarding. We want to find out what your next steps are for your youth ministry. We want to understand what are some of the goals and objectives that you're going to be aiming for next fall and beyond. And so we would love for you to take our next steps survey. This will give us an idea of some of the things that you're looking at, the different ways that we might be able to come along and support you. Plus, we want your feedback on how we do, the resources and services we provide, what is helpful, what might not be as helpful, what are things that we're missing. All these different items, we would love to find out more from you. So I would ask you to actually complete this survey. It'll take you about 15 minutes to do, but I think it'd be worthwhile and would love to have a further conversation with you this summer. So you can find out more at cboq.ca/nextstep25. We have revamped and updated our Youth Ministry Certificate Training Program. The curriculum this year is looking at the different trends that are coming up in youth ministry. Plus, we wanted to reinforce those tried and tested tools and different ways that we need to remember about what makes an effective youth ministry. This is for point youth leaders, whether you are a volunteer, whether you are on staff, regardless of whether you are paid or whether you are offering your time to lead the youth ministry in your church. We want to help you create your own customized youth ministry handbook. And so this is a great opportunity for you to come alongside this cohort for the next 18 months to put that together and also to grow together in your youth ministry understanding. And so find out more at cboq.ca/youthmincert. Applications for this program are going to be due at the end of July. And we'll let you know in August whether you've been accepted. But hopefully we will see you as part of that. In October 8th to 6th, we have our Next Gen Pastors Retreat happening at Quassant. This is an opportunity for us to delve into the idea of AI and Next Gen ministries. We are grateful to have John Campbell, who is part of Acadia Divinity College, who's going to be walking alongside us to better understand, well, first of all, what exactly is AI, but also some deeper questions about the theological implications of it, some practical guidelines around it. And hopefully you'll have a better understanding of what this means for your ministry in the next coming months and years. And so we'd love to see you there. There's an early bird price available until the end of June, and after that, the price does go up. But also, if you need it, we do have some subsidies available for those churches and people who do require some financial assistance. And plus, if you are part of our Youth Ministry Certificate Training Program for this coming fall, this retreat is actually free for you as well. So find out more information at cboq.ca/NGPR for Next Gen Pastor Retreat 25. So again, /NGPR25. We've also released our dates and locations for our Ascent Regional Retreats happening next fall and spring. And so take a look at that at cboq.ca/ascent to see which one of these retreats might be best suited for you. Although we have placed retreats in these different regions, you are not bound by these regions. You can actually go to any of these retreats that is most helpful for you. In the next couple of months, we are hoping to finalize our speakers as well as our registration package. So hopefully by mid to late August, you'll have that package, and then by September, we can begin registration. In the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We would love to answer them. June is usually time for high school graduation, and you might have some high school grads in your community. And so if you do, a couple of things. First of all, if they're going away for school, we would love for that to connect them to their next faith community. In fact, research shows that if the sending church is the one that helps connect them to their next faith community, they're 4 times more likely to remain with them. So if you already have contacts, we would love for you to make that connection with them. But if you don't, you can either reach out to different organizations like InterVarsity or Power to Change or Ambassadors for Christ. But also, if you're still not sure where best to go, just go to cboqyouth.ca/T101connect. There is an online digital portal for you to connect them to an Ontario University campus. And someone from one of those campuses will reach out directly and personally to that grad. And so hopefully you'll utilize that. But maybe you have a high school grad that's about to take a year off, trying to figure out what's their next step after that. It could be school, it could be something else. And so if they already have a game plan, great. Well, hopefully you or someone else is walking alongside them. But if not, consider using our gap year template. This is one way to be able to utilize that upcoming year to help them reset and perhaps have a better foundation to launch off of afterwards. And so you can take a look at that at cboq.ca/gap year. So if you have students who are in post-secondary education, in undergraduate studies, whether it's in college, university, maybe a gap year program, or maybe some other discipleship program, we would love for them to apply for a CBOQ Youth Scholarship. This is a $500 scholarship that we offer every year. And this year we get to offer up to 15 of them. And so we would love to see students who are trying to live out their faith wherever they are and whatever they do. And so encourage them to apply for the scholarship by the end of June. You can find out more information at cboq.ca/scholarship. We know for a lot of churches, June is a time to wrap up what is your regular youth ministry time. And whether in the summer it's more of a time to wind down, or maybe for some of you, it's a time to gear up. Whatever the case may be, we pray that you will finish strong in these next few weeks. And that whatever God has in store for you in your youth ministry this summer, we pray that God will continue to take that step with you alongside your students, whether they're in your church or in your neighborhood. And so whatever that means, and whatever ways that we can continue to support you, feel free to reach out to us, whether it's by text, email, or some other form. Blessings to you as you go into the summer well.